I was 14 years old, sleeping in his bed. And one day, my mom walks in the room and she sat at my bedside. I could barely open my eyes back then. Then I heard more footsteps coming into my room, and I heard whispers. And when I opened my eyes and reluctantly looked at my mom, and she looked at me, I can see that her eyes are teary. That was the day where she told me, "Your father has passed away." And when I look around, all my aunties and uncles, they squeezed to my small room. They told me, "Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay." That was the day I found out that my father was murdered, and he was the only person who bring food to the table. So losing my dad at the age of 14, and just my mom and myself, it was a very, very big impact in my life. So that was the day I realized that I'm not just a high school kid, right, trying to finish high school, but that was the day that I had to work, right? Just at the age of 14 years old, I needed to actually work while studying. So I spent most of my time working in coffee shops. I've done almost everything that, where a 14-year-old, they could actually still have fun in high school, go through school and play. But for me, I had to work every time I have an opportunity to work, and also study at the same time. So I spent most of my time in coffee shops, cleaning up cups and also plates, washing the toilet, everything I can imagine of. And that was the day I told myself that because of my father's passing, I want to do something with my life. And the day that I actually worked in this coffee shop, I told myself that I started developing a habit that I'm very goal-oriented focused. So this habit that I actually developed, it's called the efficiency thinking, right? Because knowing that nobody else is going to put food on the table except yourself, you have to, that's where you change, right? And I tell myself, like, what are my goals, and how can I most rapidly achieve them with the greatest odds of success? And that habit where I developed, I started wanting fast. I'm very result-oriented. I want to focus on really achieving the things in life fast. So, because of that, at the age of 14, I started thinking on how I can actually grow a business fast and also achieving all the successes fast. And at the age of 18, I started my business, and I spent all my money in learning. At the age of 22, I was traveling all around the world also to actually put in money and just to learn from every entrepreneur in the world. And at the age of 24, I was making my first million, and everything I do, I always wanted success, and that's all I care about. Because of all focusing on just the outcome, I forgot the process. And then I always sabotage myself, telling myself that I'm not good enough. And also, I sacrificed a lot of my friends and family because I was very, very result focused. I forgot to actually develop relationship with my friends and family. And eventually, I was over future focused. When I made my first million, I focused on my first 5 million. And when I achieved my first $5 million chart, I'm focusing on 10 million. It's always never ending. But at one point of my life, I felt that, is it all just about the numbers? Then I had anxiety attack. I would always think about my shareholders, my investors, my clients, or even my teammates and my staff members. So every night I had anxiety attack. I barely could sleep well, and I was thinking, what's next, what are the milestones I'm hitting? But eventually, life is a race. I'm moving at such a high pace that a lot of people outside see me as very successful. But on the inside, it's a race. So the question then I asked myself, how fast can I win? Why do I need it to be so fast? Right? This one video I would like to share with you. A lot of people think that the one in red was me, but I see myself as the one I'm pointing to. I'm just eating, just focusing on winning, that I have to follow the instructions to just, in order to win, just to eat fast. So I'm just eating, but I'm actually going nowhere. I ask myself every day, what's life all about? So what if I achieve all this? Am I happy? So that was, when I saw this video, I think it's perfect sense to relate. Now I'll show you the second video. So yeah, the video itself basically brought me to relational thinking. So I've shifted my mindset from efficient thinking to actually relational thinking, right? Why I actually shared with you the video is because many times, a lot of people think that by doing things fast, right, you can win the game. But what is it that winning means to you? So at the end of the day, I told myself that winning is not about just achieving the first million, 5 million, 10 million, but I finally found why that to me, success is actually creating long-term relationship with every single person you meet. That's success to me. So this is the question I ask myself now. How can I constantly surround myself with the most amazing people and build deep relationship with them? So this is what I'm doing now. I constantly surround myself with positive people that at the end of the day, they don't see me as someone successful, but they see me as the vulnerable Jazz. And they're with me because they care and they love me. And that's what matters most to me now. So before I end this is my life lesson that I've carried along. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with others. Thank you.